I'm Jason Child, soccer coach and director of a soccer league, and just wanted to teach you how to set up a net. First thing you want to do is find a bag that holds your net, a small stool that you can stand on, and pull your net out. Next thing you want to do is make sure you've determined which is the top and which is the bottom, and find the corner with the double cord. It comes down through here. Get up on your stool, hang that cord right up. Once again, you found the double corner with that extra cord. I'm going to do this, okay? And then you want to pull the net over the top and begin hanging it with some clips. Before I start hanging it, let me show you the clips that I've purchased. They're actually for keys. You can buy them at Home Depot or Lowe's, other home improvement departments. Make sure you get the metal ones, not the plastic ones. The plastic ones tend to crack with a nice shot. The metal ones hold up much better. They're an S carabiner clip. You'll notice up here, I've got the clip attached to the top cord. That will remain there permanently. I'll never have to move that again once it's hooked on. And I'm going to reach up as high as I can reach and clip the first clip. The first clip's in about 1/3 from the end. Go to the next segment, taking care to make sure that I'm on the same cord so the net hangs evenly once it's completely strung. And each of these clips simply go in place on their respective square on the net on an even row. So there you can see that the top cord is now strung. Okay, you can find these stakes at Walmart or again at a home improvement center. They're a simple nail type stake that you'd find in a tent department. And what I do is pull this cord down till it's on the ground, bring it around the back, give it a twist to hold the head, find that concrete piece that's behind it, and give it a tap. I'll do that to both sides. Again, you'll see that I pull down till it's about ground level, bring it back through the net, give it a twist, find where that concrete is, just try to place it behind the post. If, like I just encountered, the concrete's a little further, what I'll do is take a little bit more net, give it a little twist out here, and pull that a little further behind, and then pound that in. Once the stake behind the post is secure, you'll notice that just with that stake and having wrapped the net, I've got a good tight hold that a ball is not going to slip through. A lot of people think you need to wrap and wrap and wrap with Velcro strips. The reality is one stake, no extra clips, no extra Velcro. Very simply done. Good net, no ref will complain about. The next thing you want to do is come behind the net, find your corner. Again, you've got it coming down this corner cord. Most people have a tendency to want to pull this out straight. What I've found is if you leave a little bit of slack inside and pull it tight, and again, giving it a little twist, you can pull that nice and tight. If you can't push it in all the way with your hand, you can sink it again that way. And we'll do that to both corners. Find that cord, pull it nice and tight with a twist. And this time I'll pull off that corner as well. And where the ground is firm, give that a nice pound. The last stake, I'll just put right in the middle. You'll notice I'm doing this with 5 simple stakes. So I'll approximate where the middle is. And I want to grab a knot. I want to grab a spot where it's not going to damage the net or do anything like that. And I'll put the stake through, give it a twist, and again, that's all there is to it. You'll notice at the bottom of the net that there is plenty of net inside to catch the ball to keep it rolling through. And so with 5 stakes and 5 hooks and a ladder, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to set a net up properly. You'll never have a referee complain about the tightness of the net, and you won't have any balls escaping through, questioning if there's really a goal scored. We often use the full-size nets because cost effectively we purchase those for less money, and we need to set them up on small posts to still do their job. First thing you want to do is find the corner of the net where the double cords are going down, double cords are across the top, and put that corner up on the top corner. Walk down to your other end, and obviously the actual double corner is clear over here on a full-size post. So we're gonna come and find the closest corner that we can to that and hook it on there. Across the top, a lot of people like to use Velcro straps, which takes a long time and requires you to have a ladder in many cases. I found that these small S carabiners, they're actually part of a keychain you can buy at various hardware stores, are the easiest. I attach those carabiners to the top cord of the net and I'll leave them there. And then I just come around and clip them in like so. I try as best I can to follow the same cord so that the pull and tension on the net is equal. And so I'll find that cord and find where it clips in here and hit my last spot right here. And that's the top cord hung up. Again, an inherent challenge with a big net on small posts is what do you do with all the extra net? I've got 5 stakes you can buy at camp stores and Walmart, other home improvement stores, and a hammer. I'm going to take this net and I'm going to pull it straight down to the ground, bring it around the back of the post, give that net a twist so that it doesn't slip out, and hopefully find a spot where there's not concrete and drive that down. Okay, you'll remember from the beginning, we've got about 3 or 4 feet of extra net here. So what do we do with that? Well, the reality of it is just treat it like it's the side cord. Bring it down, pull it to the ground, bring it around back, give it a twist, feed the stake through, and secure the stake directly behind the post and the concrete used to hold it in place. Okay. We always want to come back to the starting point because that's where our first post and cords are. And so now I'll come around the back. I'm going to throw this excess underneath a little bit and find a point where I can put some nice tension and get a little bit of a draw on that net, pulling it tight to the back, getting the hammer. Here we are at the other side of the net. Remembering we've got a lot of extra slack, but this time I can simply pull and find a point that evens things up. I'll throw that extra inside to catch the balls when they enter the net. And on this I will take where there's a knot, I'll put it in, give the tent stake a twist, pull it tight both from that direction and from the post, and drive that stake in. The last stake I'll take right to the middle, approximating where I'm at, keeping that slack underneath, finding a knot that I can secure to, giving it a twist so it doesn't slip off the stake, angling it slightly, and driving it home. And there's your setup net with a full-size net on a small-sided goalpost. One last tip that I've learned over the years, a lot of people want to take a net and start folding it neatly and rolling it like it's a sleeping bag or something. What I've learned is if you've got a nice sized bag, you can actually just come up to the net and begin stuffing it in much like a sleeping bag. Grabbing a handful, pushing it in, grabbing the next handful, and pushing it in until the net is in the bag. And then when you're ready to take the net out for the next time, you simply pull on the net. And it's ready to stretch out and rehang for the next game. Happy playing!